This would be considered a morning dress, morning outfit.
Okay.
I don't usually portray a particular person other than myself. My name is Debra Martin. I'm the Union Civilian Advocate. So I tell in reenactments I take care of the civilian camp. But as far as reenacting goes, I was thinking, and did you have a question about why do I do this? Right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I just wanted to clarify something real quick though. As in charge of civilian camp, are you kind of like the mayor?
I guess in a way you would say, but the position that I have within the reenacting community is not one that would have existed in the war.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not portraying someone
I see.
that would have been in the war.
Okay.
The civilian camps that were like this would spring up out of a need for taking care of soldiers after a particular battle may have passed. There were a lot of soldiers that were left behind for the community to take care of. There were also a lot of wives who would follow their soldier before a battle just to be close to them should they in fact get wounded. They wanted to take care of them.
Okay.
Especially early in the war, Fort Donelson, Shiloh, those battles did not have a good medical establishment in place because, of course, they didn't think the war would last nearly as long as it did. So there were a lot of families that would go along with the soldier. They would be in a civilian camp similar to this that would be somewhat near the Union Army, but not really with them.
Okay. How long have you been doing this and why?
I've been doing this since 1995. My son got me into this. The first time I took him to a reenactment, he said, "Mom, I have to do this." It wasn't could I, it was I have to. First I concentrated on getting him in and getting him to be a soldier. Then I found just a community of friends for the next 25 years. I've been doing this for 27 years now, and it just has become my thing, my hobby. I learned everything I know about the Civil War after I became a reenactor, and you become a Civil War buff. So I enjoy the history of the war itself, as well as enjoy being a reenactor out here and doing these events.
Do you like teaching adults, children?
Yes, when we have school days, I enjoy interacting with the young ones. Usually on a school day, I will bring out my spinning wheel and kind of draw them in with a spinning wheel. Then you can sort of slip in the story of cotton and how it affected the war in the United States at that time. So teaching and finding that spark when they suddenly realize a concept that they didn't know before is a rewarding part of reenacting as well.
Okay. Anything else you would like to mention?
It's a wonderful experience to be a reenactor because you are not going to watch someone else do something. It's you are the one that is doing something and they're coming to watch you. So I would rather spend my time doing something than watching someone else.
Okay. I've run into a couple of situations already today where people like calling themselves reenactors rather than community actors.
That makes sense.
So there's a difference?
I don't know. I've never considered what a community actor would be. I think reenactors have more of a passion for the people that they are portraying, or that they're trying to bring their stories to the modern public or to the world. The conflict of the Civil War is something we should not forget, and it's perhaps not being taught as much as it should be. So if someone has an interest, comes across a Civil War reenactment, so they come out to it, and then suddenly they learn things they had no idea, then they'll go home and delve into it more. And that's really what our goal is to come away from here with a question mark and an interest to go back and find out more.
I've been told by several people today that kids learn more here than they do in the classroom. Do you say that's pretty accurate?
I have no idea now what
Okay.
they're learning in the classroom, but I would
It's
say
not
that's
much,
probably
yeah.
pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Okay, thank you.